The speed of light has nothing to do with light, except we named it after light. We measure it by timing photons. Every physics class teaches it as a property of electromagnetic radiation, but that's backwards. Light doesn't define this speed. Light is just a passenger, a massless particle that happens to travel at the only speed the universe allows for massless things. The real name for this constant is the speed of causality, and it's far more fundamental than light could ever be. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this speed limit exists, why it must exist, and what would happen to reality itself if it didn't. Let's start with what causality actually means. Causality is the principle that cause precedes effect. You throw a ball, then the window breaks. You speak, then your friend hears you. Information, influence, connection, anything that lets one part of the universe affect another has to travel through space, and that travel takes time. The speed of causality is the maximum rate at which any 2 points in the universe can communicate. The fastest possible influence, the absolute ceiling on connection. Nothing can exceed it. Not because the universe is enforcing a rule, but because faster than causality is a contradiction. It would mean effects happening before causes. It would mean the future changing the past. It would mean reality unraveling into paradox. So there must be a speed limit. The only question is, what is it? For centuries, physicists assumed it was infinite. Newton's laws worked as if influences could travel instantaneously. And for everyday speeds, that approximation was fine. But then came Maxwell. In the 1800s, James Clerk Maxwell unified electricity and magnetism into one elegant set of equations. And buried in that math was a problem. His equations only worked consistently if there was a finite speed limit, a specific one, a number that emerged from the constants of electromagnetism itself. That number turned out to be 299,792,458 meters per second. The same speed we measure for light. This wasn't a coincidence. It was a clue. Light travels at this speed not because light is special, but because light has no mass, and massless things have no impediment to motion. They travel as fast as it's possible to travel, at the speed of causality itself. Einstein saw what this meant. He rebuilt physics around it. Time dilates, length contracts, mass and energy become interchangeable. All of these strange effects are consequences of one simple fact. Causality has a speed limit, and that limit is finite. But here's the part that should unsettle you. What if it weren't? What if the speed of causality were infinite? What if there were no limit at all? Then there would be no universe. Without a finite speed limit, it would take infinite energy to create any mass. Matter couldn't exist. Time dilation would be infinite, which means time itself would have no meaning. Length contraction would be infinite. Space would collapse to a point. Every location and every moment would be in instant contact with every other. Cause and effect would be simultaneous. Past and future would be indistinguishable. The universe would be an infinitesimal here and now. No space, no time, no matter, no you. The speed of causality isn't just a feature of reality. It's the reason reality can exist at all. And light? Light is just along for the ride. A massless messenger traveling at the only speed the universe permits for things without mass. We named the constant after light because light is how we discovered it. But the truth runs deeper. This isn't the speed of light. It's the speed of existence, the maximum rate at which the universe can unfold. The fastest anything can matter to anything else. The boundary between connection and isolation. Below it, causality holds. Cause precedes effect. The universe makes sense. At it, time stops. Light lives in an eternal present. Above it, nothing. Not because it's forbidden, but because above it doesn't exist. The speed of light was never about light. It was always about what it means for a universe to exist at all. If this gave you something to sit with, I'm glad you were here. Subscribe if you want to do this again. I'll see you next time.